Welcome.
Hello.
Hello. So we have a goal to keep these updates short. So we set a timer for 5 minutes, and we'll see what we can get done in 5 minutes. Last time we chatted, we had not left. We kind of been doing our daily updates on Instagram. If you're not an Instagram person, which I totally understand, you can go to the website svsojourner.com, and it has the Instagram feed, so you can catch up without actually having to be on Instagram. So I'm assuming you've seen all that, and this is kind of the stuff that we didn't post on that.
Yes. It's been a hectic week. I'm losing track of time already. I'm not
Yes.
sure what day it is or how long we've been here.
The calendar is very remiss. We did 2 days of buying, shopping. One thing that's weird about France is there's no stores like Target where you can go and get everything. You're like, oh, you want to buy a bed linen, it's one store. If you want to buy a towel, it's at another store. If you want to buy, so it's just this running around process of all the stores. It's quite miserable.
No one had enough of what we needed, so there was a lot of ordering and hoping that it got delivered on time. We luckily did manage to get most of what we needed on the deadline right before we left La Rochelle.
And then there was the unpacking and putting in, getting the crew on, and then trying to complete projects. There were some projects that I was like, oh, I think I can wedge that in before we leave, and probably push that a little bit. Meanwhile, we were both getting sick with some kind of like congestion, coughing, upper bronchitis type thing. But we just ignored that and kept going.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was time to leave. It was all exciting. And we went, and we were in a weather window to get down to Coruña, Spain. And
we were hoping to get a little further south, but with the way the weather was turning, this was our furthest point we could make it safely, and we are tucked in.
Yes, we were tucked in. And there was another Bally 4.6 that left about 12 hours before us, and they were trying to get around the Cape, the corner. If you look at us on the map, there's a corner we got to go around to continue going south. And they went ahead and tried to go around that, and they tore up their mainsail, jacked up some battens, lost their steering, broke a rudder, lost an engine, and had to be towed in. Probably did $50,000 worth of damage to the boat by making that choice. And so it was a good education for us, and we're pretty happy that we did not make that choice, or that our captain was like, that's not something you want to do. And so that's been good. The passage was
interesting,
miserable. I laughed. She put together this beautiful reel, and it was like, and I said, man, babe, that's fantastic, except it does not at all indicate what just happened. Like, I threw up for 2 days, she was sick, we were
like, it was so hard to even get recordings of anything because it was just rough. It was the first time for me to experience any sort of weather or waves like that, and so I was in a minor panic attack most of the time. Is this okay?
Is this normal?
Are we supposed to be doing this? Is this fine? Are we about to die? Turns out it was okay. We were not about to die, and those are calm seas.
Who knew that calm seas could be so violent to the layman?
Oh, goodness.
So yeah, we can't wait to see some not calm seas. We're hoping the sickness, if we can get cleared of that. We're trying to navigate the Spanish healthcare system, so that's fantastic. And if we can, because I may have, I mean, it's like a super bad cough, like pneumonia type cough. So,
which doesn't help with the motion sickness, nausea when you're congested and swallowing.
Got all the drainage, and so yeah, it was pretty challenging. But overall, we made it. We were very happy to be in port and get a break from all that.
It was a great shakeout sail to get your feet wet and then come back into a stable zone to collect and hopefully get healthy.
Yeah, we broke some stuff, but nothing major. Yep. Some small stuff, and we have a long list of to-dos. The weather looks like there's this giant storm right on where we're trying to go, and it's like for the next 8 days. So we're kind of waiting for something to open up, but we'll see. So until then, we're going to do some projects. We're going to clean up because, man, boy, do you wreck a boat on a passage.
And if there's extra time, maybe we'll go explore some of Spain.
I will say, I went up last night. She stayed in and walked this town. It's like the cutest little town in the world. So I'm excited to take her up there, and we're going to do some walking around and loving on this town. It's that part is very cool.
We do have rain for the next 6 days or so. So we'll be popping out during brief periods of sun.
And so that's the update on the adventure. We did keep saying, we would look at each other as we're like throwing up. We're like, it's an adventure. It's an adventure. So that was our strategy. We kept at it. Anyway, we miss you guys, and it's been fun. Thank you for the updates and the messages and the support and encouragement. That's always great. And love you guys, and we'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.